Whew, finally I got it going. Welcome y'all, this is Ben Codes. I'm going through arrays again. Um, I'm, yeah, I'm going through arrays yet again. Uh, it's not just the arrays, it's the array methods and the object methods. So we're going through that today. I'm gonna go back through the video. As you can see, this is live, so you know, I appreciate it. Everybody who stopped by. Go ahead, put it on out here. Gotta clean up a couple of things. There it is. Awesome. All right, now we're gonna kick it up from the top. Class 21 of 100 devs. So we're going to be going through that again, and hopefully I'll catch things. You see, I got Gemini set up over here, so just in case things aren't exactly translating in my brain, ask it to kind of break it down a little more. I meant to open the MDN as well. MDN. Yeah. MDN is going to be JavaScript. So, have those ready. That's it. That's it. So, let's go ahead and get to it. See if there's a lag on my end or something. Just double checking everything first. Default stream key. This is a different stream key. Let's see how I'm looking. As long as y'all can see me, all should be well and right. Still getting this down. Maybe not necessarily to a science, but get it working best I can. Why is it doing that? And that's not popping up, which is very interesting. Let me see, it says I'm live now. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Jays? Apparently there's still a lag, which is odd. Okay, well, for whatever reason that key isn't changing. It isn't popping up that way either. That's weird. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and start the class 21. Let's go ahead and get into it. I can't show the video for obvious reasons. I'm doing alright, Jays. How are you? How are you? Man, I got that. I know he's got music in the background. Sounds like chaos.
We online.
I can't do it that way.
Hey. Oh, we'll let it go. We'll let it go tonight. Hey. Oh.
Yeah, but I'm doing pretty good, Jays. How are you?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you're
I
coming from.
appreciate you stopping by,
You are
Jays.
doing well. Welcome, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Go ahead, man. I'll be here. This won't be a VOD because I'm gonna have to, I don't know, edit it down.
Good.
But I appreciate you stopping by.
I'm I'm super excited. You know what? Like that song comes on, I don't know, something takes over.
I gotta figure me a schedule.
There's a Leon before stream and then there's a Leon on stream, and it's that song. I don't know, it gets me going. What's going on, everybody? So many of you in here early too. What's up? What's up? Hey, come on in, everybody. Alrighty, it's provocative, exactly. Well, everybody say, what's the news? What's the news? We you know, we have a pattern.
Play a video or something.
We gotta build up to the news. We
in the back.
We online. We gotta build up to it. So, as always, tonight is a special night. We got the biggest news ever, folks. It's coming. We got the biggest news ever. We're
you know what?
Objects.
I can do this.
For me, objects are where it starts to get fun. Once we learn a little bit of objects tonight,
I'm gonna try to, James. I appreciate you stopping by again, my man.
And it becomes real. I don't know. Like one of the biggest things I think for students early on is this idea that, like, yes, we're accumulating like all these Legos, right? We have variables, we have functions, we have loops, we have conditionals, we have arrays. But like, how do we like put those Legos together to build stuff? And until you start building, it's really hard to see the results of your effort. And so once we add this last Lego block, your mind's gonna be blown. Like the things you'll be able to start building are out of this world. So super pumped for the best news ever. Super pumped for us to add that last Lego brick, which is objects. And we got lots to review tonight as well. So we're gonna be reviewing some of our array stuff, practicing with some of those methods that we haven't really had a chance to play with yet. Then we're jumping into objects that better understand what the heck those methods are. And we got the best news ever. Cool. You know, we always like to start off with some questions. So if you got questions, I possibly got answers. Tonight's question of the day, today's question of the day is, would you rather be an expert in bird watching or insect identification? So say bird or insect in chat for me, please. Bird or insect? First question, what's the news? Ooh, I thought insects would blow it out. I'm into birds. I'll say it loud. I'm into birds. I spent a good portion of today watching some crows. I'm into birds as a thing. But I like my bugs too. Bird up. Wow, bird really. I'm well versed in bird law. I'm not a lawyer, but I know a little bit, enough so that you're gonna need a.
Of course there is.
My birds, I guess, if it's bird law, right? Birds. All right. I think birds blew this one out. There's a few insect folks holding out, but I think birds blew this one out the water. All right, thank you. I tell you, I love seeing these answers. This is how I get to know y'all. Insects, it's important to know your enemy. Alrighty, other questions this evening. Oh, Rossi said, are you announcing the group project winners? We'll get to that. I got you.
Yeah, he's doing a little bit of the
friends with crows, so I'm trying it. I'm trying to make friends with my local crew, my local crows.
Like
there is like
intake type stuff.
Pair,
I don't know what's going on with that.
That I see every day, so I'm gonna make friends.
I'm gonna get rid of that.
And I think there's like a juvenile crew that's like a block over. Trying to make friends with them too.
That's so odd.
I want them looking out for me, you know. I want my birds, you know, flying around, making sure I'm good. All right, you got questions, I got answers. What's the meaning of life, the universe, and everything? 42. What do you think of the ending of the most recent Bachelor? I don't want to spoil. I also may not have finished yet.
Upgrade to plus. No, I'm not gonna upgrade to plus.
What should we do if we haven't found a freelance client yet, and I don't know if we will before the due date? Don't fear. On Thursday, we're gonna talk through
freelancing. That'll be like a video I do.
So for a lot of folks, getting a client is not actually like a possibility.
I'm a bit overwhelmed at this point. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Prohibits it from actually happening. You're in a space where you just can't do it. So
not really because I'm trying to do too many things at once. More like
will get you similar benefits to the client. So if you're really stressing over the client, Thursday I got you. Superman No Home. Hey, thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for being here. Yeah. So know that we do have that date coming very soon.
I think they're clashing.
This whole process is about pushing yourself, right? I want you to always take yourself a little bit further than you think you can go. That's the goal. It's a boot camp, right? A boot camp is meant to push you. You're not supposed to feel super comfortable the whole way through. That would be like a
it's supposed to be in the back. I don't know why.
You're meant to
maybe it's loud to me, maybe
right?
it's loud to y'all, I'm unsure.
To feel at sometimes that things aren't going your way. Sometimes you're supposed to feel the muck that is the trough of sorrow. Sometimes you're supposed to be in that reading doing one of these. All right? What? I just read that 4 times. What?
Yeah.
What? Those aren't words. Those can't be words. Right?
Yeah, it's weird. Why is the contrast on that so high?
Because through that struggle, through carrying those boats, through carrying those logs, you start to grow a little bit of a thicker
There's
skin.
a mean contrast on him.
The things that used to be really troublesome start to feel a little bit easier. And you're going to have days where you're winning, and you're going to have days where it doesn't feel the same. But through the process, you pick up some skills. You pick up techniques that you didn't have before. And then when you're on the job and you have to learn something, no sweat, right? No sweat. That's the whole point. The whole point is to build yourself up enough so that when you're in the job and they're throwing new materials at you, new languages, new things at you, you're like, I've been there, done that. This ain't no thing. I read eloquent JavaScript. You know what? I read eloquent JavaScript. This ain't no sweat. I went through that book. If I can make it through that book, you ain't got nothing to throw at me, right? So
I don't know what happened to the video just now, but it's like super bright. And I don't think it's me, because when I go to a different tab, it's regular. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Anyway.
It's a boot camp.
It's got a crazy contrast on it. I don't know why.
That is okay. That's a good thing. Embrace the suck. Open up that closet, get in there, fight your demons, right? And then ask for help.
It was fine until a second ago.
It's a boot camp. We're here to carry some boats and logs. But you got to ask for help too. And you got to realize that not everything's going to be your thing, right? There are going to be some examples that just don't click. That's okay.
Right.
You have a bunch of...
I'm pause the video real quick. Let me refresh this. I don't know why it's mad bright. It's still bright. I paused it at 9. Right now he's just Leon is just going through like his cleanup stuff. He went through the questions, things like that. The question of the day and important things to note, and if you feel like you're struggling, then it's okay. Is what he's going through. What would make my money do that though? Let me reset all this. Apply.
Hey,
Try it again. Reload. It's still mad bright. I don't know why it's doing that. There shouldn't be no contrast on the videos here. Appearance. No. Performance maybe. There's graphics accelerator. I don't know, maybe I'll close it. I'll close that whole thing out. Okay, cool. I look super dark now. That's so funny. I'll just be making the changes. I'll just make the changes back. Sorry about that, y'all. It's really not something I was doing on purpose. Not with this as the intention. I wasn't. But my eyes ain't gonna be able to stay in that video at however bright that was. Yeah. So what was that? Yep. Classes 21. Scroll. 21. Finally, it's regular. Alright, cool. 9 minutes. The class itself is 9 hours long. There you go. That's close enough.
Ask for help too, and you gotta realize that not everything's gonna be your thing.
I don't know what happened.
There are gonna be some examples that just don't click. That's okay. You have a bunch of other resources. I never just give you one thing, right? I never just give you one thing, right? There's always other things to help boost you up. We come to class, we fill it out, so it's okay. And one thing we have to remember as we're going through this process, yes, it's a boot camp. Yes, we're here to push ourselves. Yes, we're here to get in the muck and ask a metric crap ton of questions.
By the time,
but we always have to keep in mind health first. Okay? This is something that I asked the last cohort to really embody. I asked them for it to be a
by the time I get to class 25, we're gonna start doing project weeks, and I'm gonna do deeper dives.
I really want this to be something that 100 devs embodies, right? The idea that health comes first. We're 21 classes in.
I appreciate everyone stopping by.
Hey, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Congrats on the new gig too. Whew, these jobs, folks. These jobs. Jeff and A, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Hope you're doing well. We're 21 classes in. It's starting to get real. It's starting to get real. We got reading. We got doing. We got code wars. We got networking. We got class to show up to. We got office hours to come to. Yep. It's really starting to build. And, oh yeah, 21. And what we have to realize is that our health has to come first, right? We've been doing this for a while, right? We're doing this for a while. We got to start taking care of ourselves better. We have to make sure that we're doing our stretches. You're taking care of your hands. You're taking care of your eyes. You're taking care of your shoulders, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're realizing that we're still got a long way to go, and that fatigue is going to start setting in. And that fatigue is what's going to stop you from getting to the end. It may not be your will, it may not be the actual learning, but the fatigue, the tiredness, that starts to set in. And the only way to do that is to put your health first. It's okay to take a day and not come to class. It's okay. The VODs are always here. They always make it up to YouTube, right? Make sure if you
from the moment I get confused, that's when I'm gonna run back through it, and we'll see.
Let that fatigue wear off. That's okay. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Please, as we get deeper into it, take care of your hands, take care of your body, stretch, hydrate, do the things that we say. When we take the breaks during class time, actually take the breaks. And if you ever need a day, a week, you can take it. We have the catch-up crew. You can always catch up and join us live. There's no reason in burning yourself out.
I appreciate you stopping by.
If there's ever an assignment I give
learning 100 devs.
This is too much for me in the moment.
On day 21.
That's okay. if
the Ray's got my brain messed up right now. Trying to get through it though.
I want to be able to continue. Put it to the side.
If I don't get through it today, I'm gonna get through it tomorrow.
You can take the things that you need in the moment and pick up the rest as you need to go forward, right? So always put your health first.
Oh, I forgot. I can do that.
Cool. and bring this into the cohort.
Gotta
right?
give me a second.
When people are stressing, when people are at in a place we know that they could probably be prioritizing health, bring it up. Don't ever do it in a mocking way, but let's let this be something that we embody.
This is where now we're here.
Coding challenges. Ooh. Ooh. Some folks have been diving deep. Some folks have been spinning out. These coding challenges are taking the best of us. So, coding challenges. I'm addicted. Yeah. Some people go in on them. They're fun. I know if you haven't seen the fun in them yet, give yourself a little time. They can be really fun. They can be something.
I still have a lag.
It's like nerdy crossword puzzles, right? Even nerdier crossword puzzles. They can be fun. You got to get into them, and you got to make them part of your daily practice.
I'm hardwired in.
And the very first couple times you do your coding challenges, they can really suck if you've never done them before. So we brought this up during office hours, but please make sure you are doing level 8. Make sure you are doing the 8 Qs. Make sure you are doing the fundamentals track. Rockefeller, A. Make sure you're doing the fundamentals track. If you're not doing 8 Qs and you're not doing fundamentals, you're off doing some wild stuff, right? Right? You're off doing some wild stuff. You need to be on 8 Qs. You need to be on fundamentals, and you're gonna be there for a while. Okay? If you're trying to do anything else, it's too much. Now, the first time you do Code Wars, you're almost never going to understand how it works or what to do. You're going to look at the question. You're going to go, what?
Yep.
If in that moment you have no idea how you're going to even approach the topic, just look at the solution.
It ain't even a topic, to be honest.
Just look
at
the
thing.
Solution. Just look at the solution. Just look at the
That's
solution.
the whole thing, honestly.
There's no such thing as cheating. There's no such thing as it's just so weird. Just look at the solution. You're here to learn. The reason we do Code Wars is not because like we just want to do something no, it's because we're here to learn. So if you're looking at a problem and you have no idea how you're going to solve it, it makes no sense to sit there for an hour banging your head against the keyboard when you could look at the solution and then spend more time on the analysis than you did on trying to solve. And that's how you learn to become a lean, mean interviewing machine. When you see these problems and you have no idea how to even get started,
functional programmer.
Then spend more time analyzing the solution, typing it out, retyping it out, doing it again, looking at the question without the code pulled up, make sure you can pass it, right? Spend more time on the analysis and practice than you did on trying to solve it. And eventually, after you do a few, right? No, after you do a few.
That's 309. Let's do some math. I'm gonna challenge myself to something.
You start to understand how things play out. You start to see the same patterns. And so the Code Wars is really about patterns. And so until you have those patterns,
took me 103 days. I mean, I could have done that though.
Make sure you're doing ones where you can see the patterns over and over again. So like once you start to come out of fundamentals, only do
4 days, 77 days.
Then only do object problems. Only do the things that you want to practice in that moment, so you see those patterns over and over again. Okay? But don't beat yourself up if the Code Wars don't click the first couple that you do. Look at the solution, spend more time on analysis than you do on the solving, and that's how you grow. Sunday we talked about chess grandmasters, and I think this is important to bring up again because I know people are in the thick of it right now. People that are really good at chess, like grandmasters at chess, like the best competitive chess players, they don't get better at chess by playing more chess. I think that's a weird thing for most folks. Like they don't get better at chess by playing more chess. They get better at chess by analyzing their games or other games, right? They spend more time looking at, all right, here's what this person did, then they did this, then they did that, then they did this, and then they did that. All right, and I see this pattern, that can lead to that, right? You spend more time on the analyzing than you do on the actual playing. It's the same thing for your Code Wars. In the beginning, spend more time analyzing. even if you get the code wars right, look at the other solutions. What did they do? How did they do it in less lines? How did they do it more efficiently, right? The analysis is more important than the solving in the beginning. So spend time looking at your solution, other solutions, and make sure you understand how they're doing and approaching things. And that's how you really grow very quickly at the stage that you're at right now. The more you put into Code Wars, the more you're going to get out of the next chunk of class.
And I'm gonna try a Code War right after, whenever we take a break and go through this code we have up right now.
Bricks and not know what to do with them. Code Wars forces you to use them, and so your Code Wars combined with projects that we'll do in class. That's the cheat codes.
Okay.
Cool. Super pumped when I wrote a proper arrow function today on the JS30 homework. Hey, that's awesome. 2 dimes. Beautiful. 2:30, not for a while. Alrighty. We're getting ready to have a live portfolio and resume review session. If you would like to have one of your resumes and portfolios reviewed live, fill out this form. I'm going to pick a big handful of folks, kind of give you a slight little roast, but through that roasting, we can see all the things that we think portfolios and resumes should have. And we'll do it in a constructive way, and hopefully you walk away with a really good idea of how to structure your portfolio and resume for the next stage of program.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Now, folks, we're turning things up. We got through the big 4. We got through our variables, our functions, our conditions.
You wondering what that clicking noise is? It's actually
today, but then we're
it's this my
once we add
perpetual motion.
We're dangerous, folks. We're real dangerous. We're real dangerous, right? We're real dangerous once we have objects. We're going to start using APIs. We're going to start being able to get data from other places and manipulating that data, showing it to our users.
Hey, what's going on?
Actually really freaking cool, right? And then we move into the back end.
It's late.
So we got some
I have like a delay. It's wicked.
Start building some real meaty projects, some projects that are going to be in your portfolio, hopefully for the rest of your life. We're turning it up a little bit. Turn it up. We know how we do. We always get a review in. We always make sure that we keep progressing at a good pace. But our projects are going to get better. The things that we're able to do are going to get better. And so even though we're in the trough of sorrow, right?
Wait a minute. Did it skip all the way down?
Eventually, if you're rolling around in the mud enough, you start to have some fun with it. Right? If you're rolling around in the muck, you start to have some fun with it. You start to build some mud castles, right? Right? That's what we're going to be. We're going to be in the muck. We're going to be in that trough of sorrow.
I'm all right.
We're going to have some fun with it. We're going to build some really cool stuff while we're in the middle of that muck. And I guarantee
if I can get rid of that
it just gets a lot more fun. Like
this lag, that'd be great.
And build,
but aside from that, I'm pretty good.
Build real projects. That's when it becomes a lot of fun. So you put in the work. Let's see that work come to fruition and start building some really cool stuff in the next couple of classes. What about React? We do backend first and then add React at the end. So that way we can build full stack web applications and then see what React adds into that mix for us.
So. You must be doing whatever wellness thing if you're up this late.
Code Wars equals Wiggles of False Hope. We're nowhere near the Wiggles of False Hope, but I like the analogy. Alrighty, kind of talked about this a bit, but we have the Legos now. We have all these different Lego pieces. We got our variables, our functions, our loops, our conditionals, our arrays. Then we add objects. Now we have the pieces. We can start the build. And so for folks that feel like they have all these pieces but don't know what to do with them, your Code Wars help, and then the next couple of classes help.
It won't be loud. It won't be loud on our end.
Come together. So if you need a bigger picture, it's coming. Trust me, it's coming. But we needed the Legos. We needed the Legos before we could put it all together. Now we can build. Exactly. Alrighty, folks. The moment we've all waited for. The big news. Now, I my warning up here. I'll try to keep the warning in the future for whenever we use this, like this code party section. But next slide is gonna be loud.
Yeah, I had a long day. You had a long day.
News. So I'm gonna go over here to the big news, and then we're gonna hit it. So in the next 10 seconds or so, we're gonna have some confetti, some loud sounds. So late 2020, I had an idea. It was a pandemic, and I wasn't a doctor. I wasn't a nurse. So I didn't know what I could do to help, but I had an idea. I said, you know what? I think I can help a few folks maybe become software engineers.
That's true.
And so we did a very small cohort of folks, and hundreds of people showed up. I was really expecting 10 folks here with me on Twitch, and that was it. And then that first 5-week course, we were like, holy crap, we might be able to do this, and we might be able to teach a class live, online. We online, folks. Maybe we could teach a class, maybe we could teach it online, and maybe we could build a community of folks that could go the distance, that could learn how to code, that could build some phenomenal projects, that could get some phenomenal clients, and could maybe get some jobs. And so we did that first run. And then in the second run, we set, well, at least I set the biggest goal of my life. One of the biggest goals of my life. One of the things that one of the biggest goals I've ever put out there publicly and said, I want to do this thing, right? I want to do this thing. Nobody else has done this thing. I want to do this thing, right? Nobody has ever done a completely free coding boot camp online, put everything out there for free and in the public. And I set a goal. And the goal is the namesake of our boot camp, our agency, and the goal is 100 devs. And I'm here to say, we did it. 100 plus jobs. 100 jobs. 100 new software engineers that are employed, getting paid, learning how to code. I'm gonna take it in. It's gonna be wild.
He has like confetti going around.
I'll save our ears. But we did it. We hit over 100 jobs. Over 100 jobs. We're not at 100. We're over 100. 100 software engineering jobs.
He's gonna start teaching somewhere around I think after the first hour.
Field as well.
So
100 folks that came to 100 devs and got the support they needed to learn, to grow, and to get a job as a software engineer.
that's probably something I might adopt.
Threw out into the world the idea that 100 devs meant 100 jobs, and we smashed through it. We smashed through it. We got our 100. We got more than 100. We got folks going to some amazing, amazing companies, amazing jobs. We got folks going to the companies around the block. Those are my favorite, where they can walk to work. We got some folks going to really great startups. We got some folks going to FANG. We got some folks that never even thought about code, but saw a frickin' post on Reddit, and now they're making 6 figures. We had some folks where their whole family came, where the husband and wife came and they both learned together, and now they're both employed. We got folks that are in dozens of countries that have gotten jobs. Our first job was somebody from Brazil. Our second was somebody from the UK, and it kept going around the world. 100 jobs plus. hit 100. But we're just getting started. We're just getting started. So, the best news ever is that we hit our 100.
It was like 20 some seconds.
We got some big things coming our way. I think we got some amazing things to come our way.
I still don't know why. Why?
Something a little bigger. Maybe a little better. Maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe a little bit better. Because let me throw some numbers at you. Let me throw some numbers at you. Before I get to my thank yous, before I get there, let me throw some numbers at you. When we were doing the original 100 devs, like legit cohort, we had about 300 people that were watching the streams, but really only 100 people were turning in the homework. So all the homework you can see.
Oh, so it's like 30 whole seconds.
It's interesting. Like, if you want to see like who was really participating in 100 devs, you can actually see it. All of our homework assignments actually wind up being on GitHub. So you can literally see the people that were submitting their homework, right? So we had about 300 people on the stream, and we had about 100 people actually doing the homework and keeping up. We got over 100 jobs, right? We got over 100 jobs. So for me, the folks that were keeping up doing the work, I feel like we got a good clip of them. A good clip of the folks that were doing the full work. We got them, right? Now we're seeing kind of similar things with this cohort. We got about 3,000 people that come up to class. About 1,000 plus are doing every single bit of homework, right? So for me, I feel like if we can keep the same numbers, I think we might need to get a new goal. I think some things might need to change. But before we get to that, before we think about the things that might need to change, I gotta say some thank yous. Because it didn't happen. We didn't hit this 100. We didn't hit this 100 by accident.
Right.
This doesn't happen by accident. This happens through a lot of hard freaking work. And it's not myself. It's not our fearless moderator crew. It's not all these folks that help make 100 devs run. At the beginning, it's y'all. It's your work.
There's literally no way.
Make you show up. We can't make you come to class,
fix it.
do the homework, do the code wars, do the networking, get the clients. That's y'all. And so for the 100 folks that got jobs plus last cohort, they showed up time and time again. They put in the work. They put in the hours. They did the networking. They did the portfolio building. They built their 100 hours projects. They got their clients. And at the end, all that hard work came together where 100 plus people got some amazing, amazing jobs. So the first people I need to thank are all of our alumni, all of the folks that put in that work to make 100 devs what it is, for me to be able to claim 100, right? I don't get to claim 100 unless you all do the work. So the first people I got to thank are y'all for showing up, putting in the work, and doing it. Because I can't claim that number
that's why.
unless you do the work. So thank you. I really, really do, from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, see, that's why. I don't even know why.
Give me a little bit of trust,
Just like
a little
that.
bit of time. I'm going to get you there.
For right now, I'm gonna end it.
If you're
I'll
part
be
of this
right back.
cohort, I'm going to get you there. Give me a little bit of trust. Give me a little bit of time.
31:50. Time.